Let's go! Bryce Harper with a walk-off grand slam, and the Phillies win 7-5 over the Chicago Cubs as they sweep the series. Bryce Harper, your hero in this one. A walk-off grand slam in the bottom of the ninth inning. The Phillies were down 5-3, down 5-0 at one point. They battled back, and Bryce Harper, your $330 million man, the hero in this one, to propel the Phillies to a series sweep over the Chicago Cubs. Let's go. Let's go. This is by far one of the most exciting videos I've made all year. This is fantastic. Bryce Harper was 0 for 3 up to this point, and he got a 2-2 pitch, and he didn't miss. It was low and inside, and he crushed into the second deck to give the Phillies a 7-5 win of the Chicago Cubs. Sweep out the 3-game series. That's right. Got the brooms out yesterday. Make sure I did not hit the fan in this room. This is kind of a low ceiling here. Let's go. They swept them out. That's right. That's right. Get the broom. Right? Let's go. I mean, Bryce Harper, 3 home runs in this series. He is on a home run tear right now. He said he has been really, really good. He really has been. He hit a home run in the Chicago series. He hit a home run in Arizona. Hit 2 in San Francisco. Hit 3 here. I mean, I think he's going to go yard again. This is 25 home runs for now for Bryce Harper. He surpasses Rhys Hoskins. Rhys Hoskins, I think, was like way ahead of him at one point. And now Bryce Harper went ahead of Rhys Hoskins. So Bryce Harper, most RBIs, most home runs. So congrats to Bryce, man. Like, I'm really, really proud of him. He's really been stepping it up lately. That went 413 feet, his second grand slam of the season. And wow, this is by far one of the most exciting moments. He said it was one of the most exciting moments of my life. And I was pumped, dude. I turned off the game. I thought we lost, and we won. Couldn't believe that. I even put it on my stat sheet. I said that Bryce Harper went 0 for 3, and he ended up winning a walk-off grand slam. I actually got out of the shower, put all my clothes on, and I walked out of my room. I'm looking at the TV. I'm like, what's going on? And I see like all the celebrations and people jumping up and down. I'm like, what is going on here? I see I wasn't sure because they're all crowded around home plate. I'm like, did Harper score the winning run? Or I'm like, there's no way, because why would they all be crowding on him? They'd be going out to the base, whoever hit who got the walk-off hit. I'm like, he did something good. He did something good. And I got a notification on my phone that said Bryce Harper hit grand slam. I was like, let's go, let's go. I was so happy. I'm still pumped about this one. By far the most exciting moment as a Philly this year for Bryce Harper. By far. Bryce Harper. This is why we paid this man. He was fired up. He was making fun of his parents because his parents were at the game, and they left, and they actually turned off the sweet light. He's like, thanks for mom and dad for sticking around. Ron and Sherry Harper left the game, his parents. So, oh my goodness. So, I mean, this was fantastic. This was just wow. I've never been this excited. I mean, you've seen me show some emotion on this video cast, but I tell you what, it's been mostly bad emotion. It's been mostly negative, when we lost really rough games. So I tell you what, this is by far the most exciting series. This is by far the best series. Obviously, the first game was a little bit boring. The second game was an offensive explosion, and the third game was probably the best. This only got better. Like, as the series went on. I mean, this game literally looked really bad. And we were down 5-0. We'll talk about this a little bit later. We battled back. Charlie Manuel, you are the man as well. So goodbye, John Maley. I just love Charlie Manuel in the spot. I really do. And this is a huge sweep. This is probably the best sweep of the season. It really is. And fortunately, I can't really go any further because this ceiling is very, very low. So I would. There's actually a fan up there, and I already hit it. So I don't want to do any damage. So let's review the score. So didn't look good. Top of the third inning, Anthony Rizzo hit a towering drive to right field that carried out of the ballpark. It gave the Cubs a 1-0 lead, and both doubles to deep center. Happ came around the score. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Then Albert Amara Jr. singled. Boat came around the score, and a fielding error from Segura, and it's now 3-0. And then Anthony Rizzo singled to right. Almora came around to score. It's now 4-0. Then Kyle Schwarber hit a shot to center, 417 feet. It was a bomb, 5-0 Cubs. And I'm sitting there thinking, this is top of it. I'm like, this game's over. Drew Smiley really, really struggling here. I'm thinking, this game's over. We're not coming back. Bottom of the eighth inning, Dickerson singles to right. Quinn comes around to score. Hoskins was thrown out at home. And I was just sitting there thinking, I don't know, I was just bored. I didn't really have anything else to watch. So I'm just sitting there watching this game. Like, why am I even sitting here watching this? So he gets thrown out, and I'm just sitting there thinking, like, why did Dusty Watkins send Rhys Hoskins? And, Dusty Watkins not had a good year over at third base, so not really surprised there. So Rhys Hoskins is thrown out, but Quinn was able to score. It's now 5-1 Chicago. Then at bottom of the ninth inning, boys. I don't know why I keep saying top. Obviously, we're the home team. We would not hit in the top of the lineup, obviously. I don't know why I keep saying that. Then at bottom of the ninth inning, boys. This is when, good things started to happen. Brad Miller. First of all, we had nobody on with one out. I mean, that couldn't get any more Phillies. You're sitting there thinking, like, wow, we're just going to go down really quietly. No. Brad Miller singles to center. Hernandez comes around and scores. Now 5-2. Think about it. If Rhys Hoskins wasn't thrown out, it would be 5-3. Then Quinn singled. 2 for 2 for Quinn. He singled to center. Kingery came around to score. It's now 5-3. Then Rhys Hoskins was hit by a pitch. Then came up the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Bryce Harper. And what did he do? 2-2 pitch. Jacked the grand slam, folks. 413 feet. Gave the Phillies a 7-5 win. 25th home run of the season for Harp. And 7-5 your ball game. Let's go. What a win for these Phillies. This is a booster. This is something that could really change the mentality of this team in the clubhouse. Let's take a look at the box score. Rhys Hoskins 0 for 3 with a run scored and a walk and a strikeout. Bryce Harper 1 for 4. He had a rough night up to that grand slam. He struck out 2 times. He couldn't really hit Darvish well. He swung and missed it. Struck out on 3 pitches, swung and missed all 3 of them. He had a good opportunity first and second with nobody out. He grounded out. So, he didn't really have that good of a night until then. But I tell you what, he made up for it. He made a bad play in the field. I tell you what, this made up for it. 1 for 4. Obviously, at the grand slam, 4 RBIs, 87 RBIs in the year, 2 strikeouts. Average up to 253. JT Realmuto 1 for 4 the strikeout. Corey Dickerson 2 for 4 the RBI. Gene Segura 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Cesar Hernandez 0 for 4 with a run scored and a strikeout. Scott Kingery 1 for 4 with a run scored, 3 strikeouts. Adam Hazley 1 for 2 with the strikeout. Brad Miller 1 for 1 with a run scored and an RBI. Logan Morrison, first hit as a Philly, hit it down the right field line, a nice single. He didn't get picked off at first, but he got a huge lead in the catcher. I forget his name. It was Quinteri. I don't know what happened to Wilson Contreras. He had a huge lead. They threw behind the runner and they got him out. So it's kind of a boneheaded decision by Logan Morrison. But guess what? It didn't matter. That was his first hit as the Philly. And then Roman Quinn went 2 for 2, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. Roman Quinn had a very nice night as well. He was a huge impact on how we won this game. So let's look at the pitching in this one. Drew Smyly really was struggling. Went 5 innings, 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, 2 runs given up. Juan Nicasio pitched 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. Ranger Suarez got the win in this one. He's now 4-1. He pitched 2 innings, 1 hit, 2 walks, and 1 strikeout. The bullpen did its job in this one. I'm really, really proud of the pen. They went in and did their job, so I'm really, really happy. Drew Smyly's kind of had a rough outing. He's just – who else are you going to throw out there? I say it about every single pitcher on this team. Like, who else? You're sitting there saying, like, Drew Smyly, he sucks, or this and that. But, like, in reality, who else are you going to put out there? Really. There's no one else better. And it's really sad. Zach Eflin, not good enough. Jared Eichhoff, he's hurt, number 1. And even if he was healthy, he's not good enough. You got Vin Velasquez, he's already out there, and he's not even that good. So you have Nick Pivetta. These guys are not starting material. Drew Smyly, it's sad that he's the only really guy you could trust him more than those guys. It's kind of sad. So this shows how bad those 3 guys are. Boys, I don't even care. Because we swept out the Chicago Cubs. I understand the Chicago Cubs are a terrible team on the road. They're I think I heard on the broadcast yesterday that they're very, very I think their record is almost similar to the Detroit Tigers, who are the worst team in baseball. They're 23-38 on the road. Oof. And I understand we're not a good team on the road, but that is a lot worse than our record on the road. So, wow, they're a bad team on the road, but I don't care. I don't care how bad their record is on the road. It's never easy to sweep out a team that is in first place. Okay, the Chicago Cubs are a good baseball team. and they have a great manager. They have good players. They have a great third baseman, good first baseman. They have pretty good pitching. So it's never easy to go and sweep out a first place team, no matter where you're playing. So Bryce Harper, your Phillies hot stove player of the game, 1 for 4 at that Grand Slam, and he's also our player of the series as well. 3 home runs hit in this series. Have a series, Bryce Harper. I'm so happy right now, dude. I was so hyped, dude. I'm so upset I couldn't make the video last night because I tell you what, I was so hyped. I really was. I was so hyped for this win, and man, I'm just like I'm shocked. Like I was literally shaking. Like really, I was really shaking. Like I couldn't yell. Like I wanted to yell, and like I'm obviously, like I said, at my grandparents' house at the shore right now. Like I wanted to yell, but my grandfather was asleep, and obviously I want to be courteous of my grandparents, and I didn't want to wake them up. So it wasn't worth yelling and waking them up, but I didn't want to be rude. But I tell you what, if I was home, I would just go downstairs in my basement and just yell and just like in excitement, dude. I would just go outside and just start doing fist pumps and all that crazy stuff. But the houses are kind of close together here. I didn't want to wake anyone up, so. But I did this. I didn't want to, disturb anyone. But I tell you, I was fired up. I'm sure all you guys were. Again, I did not see it live. I gave up on this team. I even put on my stat sheet on my Instagram, like record. Now 50. We would have been 62 and 59. Yeah, so that's what I put on my stat sheet. And it was actually kind of funny. On Harper Fanatics, I actually put on my Harper. I did it from now on. I'm gonna wait until the game goes final. Unless we're losing like 20-0. I'm gonna wait for the game to go final for me to update my stat sheet, because this has happened like 2 times now. I actually put on my stat sheet like Bryce Harper went 0 for 3, hit by pitch, 2 strikeouts, and then some guy saying LOL, 1 for 4 with 4 RBIs and a home run. So yeah, guys, that was one of the best series I think we've had this year. So exciting, so this must-see baseball. Our hitting coach is doing his job. I'm so hyped right now. I'm so hyped. We welcome the San Diego Padres to town. This should be a series win. This should be a series win. The San Diego Padres are a very young baseball team, but we have to win this series, guys. We really do. On all seriousness, we have to win this series. So, guys, Bryce Harper was interviewed after the game. He's saying, these are the best fans in baseball. He is so fired up, guys. He loves his fan base. He loves fans he plays in front of. He's so appreciative. He's so fiery. He was running around those bases with the hair flip. I just love that, man. I really do. He is just so good for this city. He really is. He fits right in. I'm telling you what, the fans love him. He has the hair flip. He's just so fiery and passionate. I just love that fire and that passion that he plays the game with. He wears the emotions on his sleeve. I tell you, it's really good for baseball. He was running around the bases like a little leaguer, man. It was really fun to watch, man. That's why we paid that man $330 million, ladies and gentlemen. These people who wonder why we paid him $330 million. Well, that right there, go watch the video. That is a testament as of why we paid Bryce Harper $330 million. Because he's just not only is he a good baseball player, on top of that, he's also such a marketing tool. He brings in a lot of merchandise. And he's just so fun to watch. That's another reason why we choose him over Manny Machado. And we welcome Manny Machado and the Padres to town tonight as we take them on 7-5 the first pitch and a 3-game series against San Diego. And as I said, this should be a series win here. So, that again, man. Bryce Harper, you are the man. You are the man. 3 home runs in the series. Wow. I mean, he is hot. He's an August hitter. I remember last year in August, he was kind of heating up too when he was with the Nats. I remember he was heating up, but yeah, guys, so awesome. He said it was in the best moments of his life, and I'm so happy right now. I really am. I mean, this is unbelievable. Wow, it feels good when your favorite player does something really good, guys. And there's always haters out there, there's haters that comment on my host and saying he's still not worth the contract. You just ignore him, guys. You really do. You just gotta ignore him, and there's not worth your time. There's really not worth your time. So so I'm really happy about this game, and let's build momentum off this. Let's not stop here. The Phillies have been known to just kind of fizz out and not really build off. We cannot do that. We have to build off of this, and I do think we will. So I'm really happy about this one. So let's review this San Diego Padres series right now. So Vince Velasquez is going to be on the mound tonight, 7-5 the first pitch against Paddock. He is 7-5 with a 3.26 ERA. He's a pretty good pitcher. Vince Velasquez is 4-7 with a 4.3 ERA. I don't know what I'm really going to expect out of him. Second game, it'll be Eflin. He has moved back to the rotation. I'm starting to get PTSD here, guys. 7-11 at a 4.49 ERA. 11 on the mound for San Diego. He's 1-2 with a 3.86 ERA. Finale game, I'm going with two of my buddies. 105 the first pitch. Jason Vargas 6-6 with a 4.03 ERA. Going against Luzinski 7-7 with a 4.25 ERA. By the way, guys, on Sunday, two guests coming on. Jack and Devin will be appearing on this video cast. So get ready for them. Yeah. So I'm going to have Phillies updates on, I believe, next week. He's supposed to come on Sunday, but I already have guests. So he might be recapping one of those Boston games we're going to. And, yeah, guys. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. We've got the Boston Red Sox next 2-game series in Boston. So it's going to be an interesting series. We'll see if Hoskins and Harper can maybe jack some home runs there, hitter-friendly ballpark. We'll see. Yeah, guys, dude. Bryce Harper, that's your San Diego series preview. Bryce Harper, your Phillies hot stove player of the game. First of all, let's talk about my channel a little bit. Let's talk. It's not really baseball talk. First of all, I'd like to shout out one of my good friends on Instagram at Phil's Country. Please go give him a follow. I'll leave his Instagram link in the description below. Please go give him a follow. Great guy. He's the one. You go check out my new logo. Click on the Phillies hot stove. You'll see I kind of put like a red smoke thing in my background picture with the Bryce Harper. Well, Phil's Country is the one who made that logo for me. So thank you so much to that Phil's Country. He's a great guy. Go give him a follow. And he's fantastic at making logos. He also made my Phillies hot stove Instagram logo, and obviously he made my Instagram YouTube, not Instagram, YouTube logo as well. So very nice job. He's the best at making this logo. So keep up the good work, man. And I actually went on the internet and just looked up like a red smoke filter to kind of put it like in the background, because you could put a picture behind the other picture. And I just kind of went out and got one of those to kind of just go with like the theme of that logo he made for me, because he put kind of like that red smoke type theme in the back of the picture. So there's actually like a I forget what it's called. It's like a clip art you could put behind the other picture on top of it, and that's what I did. So it really goes well. Let me know what you think of it. So please, I really appreciate it if you want to go give Phil's Country at Phil's Country a follow on Instagram. Great content. He's up to date. He's very good. So please go give him a follow. So guys, that is pretty much it. Bryce Harper. Harper. Let's go, boys. Sweep out the Chicago Cubs, as we had their number this year. And Jason Hayward hit a walk-off grand slam last year in 2018. Well, guess what, buddy? Bryce Harper, our $330 million man, hit a walk-off grand slam. So how do you like that? Taste your own medicine there, huh? Let's go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Luke. And please go check out the social media link in the description below. Phillies Hot Stove Instagram, Phillies Hot Stove Twitter, Bryce Harper fan page. Go check out Phil's Country Instagram, link in the description below. Thank you all guys so much for watching. I am Luke, and let's go Phillies. This is a huge win, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet. Please like this video. Please tell your friends about these videos. Please turn on the notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am Luke, and let's go Phillies. Attaboy, Bryce Harper. See you guys.